Pre-listing presentations with Highnote. Here's your crash course for real estate professionals on how to build a winning pre-listing presentation with Highnote, the fastest and easiest way to make a great first impression. These tips are based on hundreds of years of experience from top listing agents in the most competitive of markets. This video is broken up into multiple chapters, so if you'd like to skip ahead to a specific part, go right ahead. Let's get started. Firstly, if you don't know what a pre-listing presentation is, it's what you send to the seller lead before meeting them or seeing their home. It's an introduction to you and your services, and it's meant to lay the groundwork for a successful in-person meeting. So many agents have reported that after sending a Highnote pre-listing presentation, they win the listing even before meeting the seller. It's that effective. Our data and experience shows that a winning pre-listing presentation should have around 10 to 12 main sections. Each of the sections could have multiple assets in them, and each of the assets could be large documents with many pages. Highnote is structured almost like a visual table of contents, and it can convey much more information in an elegant way, making you shine and educating your reader more effectively, showing your value proposition, and helping you win the listings. Although this Highnote template is specifically for pre-listing presentations, with some small tweaks, it can be used for all kinds of listing presentation variations, such as developer presentations, neighborhood presentations, and even buyer presentations. Your listing presentation should start with an intro to you, where you have about a second to make a strong first impression. Here is where you can place a one-pager, a link to your agent page, and a video introduction to set the tone before the reader dives into the meat of your listing presentation. Here's where you want to try and connect with them emotionally and start to build a relationship by showing your personality, showcasing your professionalism, and wowing them right off the bat. Now, the next sections you want to build up your expertise to make it almost a no-brainer to go with you. Show the team you are a part of, if applicable, and then add your brokerage and maybe what makes them unique and a competitive differentiator for you. Now, next, if you have some unique differentiating services you provide, such as free staging, photography, etc., add that section here. Next, insert some relevant and key listings and or past sales. Sellers like to see that you have sold their type of home before, either the same size, same architecture, same neighborhood, or same price point. So make sure you show those here. Either use one asset to link to many of your slides, or just pick multiple and add them here. Again, no design. Just drag and drop links or PDFs or any document you have already. For the next section, we like to add an asset that we call neighborhood validation. Basically, you want to make a statement that you or your team or brokerage knows their neighborhood and knows it well. Now that you've laid the groundwork and built yourself up as the best agent for the job, let's add information and details. Timelines and explanations of the overall process, definitions, terms they should know, a title report or property tax record report. Something that shows you did your homework and it's something they haven't seen before. So it's a good idea to show that you have more information the sellers don't even have themselves. The next asset you want to talk about is their home value. As this is a pre-listing presentation, we do not recommend including a CMA just yet. You haven't even seen the home yet, nor met the seller to understand their expectations. The last thing you want to do is undervalue the home. You'll be shooting yourself in the foot before even meeting them. We are getting to the end of your presentation, and so you definitely want to include the listing agreement in here that you're expecting them to sign once you meet them. You can leave it blank if you would like, but including it as a great way to perform a, quote, presumptive close, end quote, you are messaging to the seller that you intend to sign this with them. Another great reason why to include it is with Highnote, you can get analytics on whether a seller is reading it or not, and for how long, giving you great insight into just how serious of a seller they are. You want to wrap your presentation up with your 5-star testimonials, putting the cherry on top and going for a close. Not only have you presented a great case as to why you should be the listing agent, but now you are showing that others loved working with you too. The very last asset is a picture of you. You started it with a picture or video of you. Now wrap it up with a picture of you, providing a nice symmetry to your entire pre-listing presentation. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Highnote's YouTube channel for more helpful videos. Thank you.